This is Friday Night Fever, sponsored by Thomas J. Henry.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Larissa Liska, and welcome to Week 11 of the Friday Night Fever. Starting Monday, the playoff push begins, and it's win or go home. But tonight, a few district titles were on the line. It's a game we've all been waiting for, a rivalry in Class 5A Division II District 15 between Flower Bluff and Gregory-Portland. Now here's a look at their last 7 meetings. They split last year, the Hornets winning the 3rd round of playoffs by a field goal. Prior to that, Flower Bluff held a 3-game winning streak. GP won in 2015 by 4 points, and this year both teams started sophomore quarterbacks for the majority of the season and entered the night undefeated in district play. Our own Patrick Johnson is live at Ray Akins Wildcat Stadium. Patrick, which team is bringing home the Game of the Week trophy? Because this was a good one.
Yeah, Larissa, it's quiet now, but it was far from quiet just a short time ago. It was a great game. Let's take a look at the action. Let's roll those highlights. Now, we knew it was going to be an electric coming into it, and this one did not disappoint. Let's pick it up in the second quarter. We've got a highlight reel play. Reed dooms to the corner of the end zone. Colton Harrison gets his toe in bounds. That's a touchdown, gives GP the 14-7 lead. But the Hornets would drive down the field and answer. Jaden Pelucio slant to Jaden Johnson. That scores a touchdown, puts the Hornets up 14-13. It would be a 21-20 GP lead going into the half. Hornets start the ball with the ball in the second half. And it's Pelucio to Cameron Dixon, gets behind the defender, and he scores the touchdown to make it 27-21. The Hornets would add a field goal, but GP goes right down the field and scores on their own. Dooms, read option, QB keeper, scampers in for the touchdown. That makes it 30-28 after the extra point. They would trade touchdowns. GP would go for a 2-point conversion. It was no good, so they are now driving to possibly win the game, down by 2, and this happens. Dooms looking for someone as time is running out, and it's Jaden Johnson, the pick right before the end zone. He slides, and Flower Bluff is going to win this in dramatic fashion, 36-34, your final here from Portland. And now the game ended a little bit ago, so I caught up with the Hornets after that game and recorded the trophy presentation. Take a look at what that looked like. Well, it's always a classic game when the Hornets and the Wildcats meet, and of course that's what we had here tonight. Dylan, we know what happened last year in the playoffs. What was this game like for you, and how did that compare to the other games you guys have played against them in the past?
Man, I mean, this game was everything. It was our first chance to win a district championship since 2014. We knew they were coming back angry because we knocked them out of playoffs, and we put everything on the line, and we came up with the dub.
And now Jaden Johnson, the man who made that game-saving pick. You see the ball in the air there. What's going through your mind, and once you catch it, how do you feel?
It goes into all preparing pre-game and all that, watching huddle, watching film against them, knowing their tendencies and all that. We preach watching film, and it's just reading the play and making a play on it, making a play.
Well, our final Game of the Week trophy presented by Thomas J. Henry goes to the district champion, Flower Bluff Hornets. Yeah! And again, a great game by 2 great teams, and Flower Bluff takes the district title here at Ray Akins Wildcat Stadium. Let's send it back to Larissa and Iran for a look at the other games around the area.
Thank you, Patrick. I have a good feeling these 2 teams are maybe going to meet again, but fingers crossed, right? Now